Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of professional wrestling for the heavyweight championship of the world. Are you ready? Wrestling fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Was that a bit over the top? Was that a little, extreme? Maybe it was. So what? Shout out to Betty. Okay. Welcome. I got questions for the YouTube streets. Hope my mics were working pretty well. We ain't been in the studio for a minute. Hold on, let's get a hot mic check here. Okay. Let's get a quick mic check here. Make sure we got good sound. I believe we got. Oh yeah, we got excellent sound. Yes, we got excellent sound. Let's go ahead and share the live on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, we got good sound. Yeah, yeah. We got questions. We got questions for the YouTube streets. Um, let's see. Where do we start? Where do we start at, ladies and gentlemen? We can start in multiple places, right? Why don't we go ahead and put the chat room on the screen? How about that? You said I sound low? I sound low. Okay. I don't want to. Hey, we're not going to yell at people. We not gonna yell at people. I go about right there. It's about as good as I'm gonna get. I don't wanna. I don't wanna get too loud. This mic is really sensitive. So let me. What I want to do is. There we go. Hopefully that's better. I want to put the chat room on the screen, so bear with me as we get the chat room on the screen. Okay. And we're going to put this up here just like this. Give me 1 second. So that way I ain't looking all over the place. You feel me? I don't want to be looking everywhere for a chat when I don't have to. I can just go bam, and there you niggas go. Okay? There you go. Right there. There you go, right there. So let me just put that right about there. You know, I ain't had the chat room on the screen in a minute, but why not just put it right there so that way we all can see it. And then we'll switch that to the live chat. Okay. So now we got that there. Okay. Very good. Very good. So, I got questions, y'all. Okay. I got questions. And I guess we can start off with, you know, you, Brian. I got questions for ZX too, because you know I heard some shit and I just didn't want to believe it, and then I saw a piece of one of ZX's live streams, and you know it was very 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 odd. You know I just it threw me for a loop, brother. Okay, let's light this weed up. Let's light this weed up right quick, man. Get into this shit. We are gonna get into this shit. Where were we at? I believe we were right here. Let's go into the studio, right? And you can't say I'm ignoring your comments now. Okay, you just can't say that. And I'm going to my history here because I wanted to make sure this was in black and white. I wanted, you know, I live stream from the phone all the time, but this is evidence, y'all. And we'd like for Mr. B Vlog to explain this, sir. Okay.
Green, and then you press yes.
Wait. Back up.
List of drugs.
Okay.
Then you press F2.
Okay, wait a minute.
Which is the voice.
Yep.
Then you go to.
Okay, look, wait. We got the evidence. Hold on, y'all. We got the evidence. We got the evidence. Hold on, chat room. Slide back just for a minute. Slide back Just about right there. Chat room. Um, Brian, you care to share with the class?
Category search, and then you press drum percussion, which then brings up a list of drums, which is there.
Oh, wait.
Then you scroll down, choose whichever drums you want.
Woo! Wait. Brian, melodic tom, synth drum, orc drummer, hyper standard. What is this? What is this? That's not a drum set. These are samples. What is this, Brian? These are samples. What's going on here, sir? You care to comment? Do you care to comment, sir? I told you this was about to happen for you, son. What happened?
I think I'll go with that one.
Oh, wait.
Then what you do is you press store,
Mm-hmm.
which brings up that screen if you can
Mhm.
see it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you press execute,
Mm-hmm.
which then brings up that screen, and then you press yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now that will store the drum kit onto track 1, which is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just press exit, which then brings you back to the default pattern screen.
Mm-hmm.
And there's your drum kit. Right, now the other way you do it is, I shall do it on track 2.
Uh-huh.
Keep those drums.
Okay.
So what you do is you press F4, which is the patch button,
Mm-hmm.
which then brings up that screen.
Mm-hmm.
Then what you do is you go to the yes button
Mm-hmm.
and you press it until you get DR1.
Uh-huh.
Now DR1, 2, 3 and 4, as you can see, if
Samba.
you change it,
Samba. Y'all see that setting up top? The samba setting? It's on samba. You know, samba has existed on keyboards, I don't know, for the lifespan of keyboards. Yeah, Brian, you getting exposed today, brother. Your keyboard getting exposed today. All the little settings that you refuse to show us. We was going to find them sooner or later. All in MS-DOS mode.
it says samba there, then trance, then folk, then funk. Basically that is a drum loop that's preset. If you don't,
So if you put it on funk, the keyboard adjusted it to a funk style of beat. You see that, y'all? Brian has been cheating for years. Cause you see the little funk setting up there. Here, let's rewind that. Let's watch him do that in real time. You see, cause the beat just got funky. Huh?
a drum loop that's preset. If you don't want to have the preset drum loop, that's preset. Basically that is a, see as I change it, it says samba there, then trance, then folk, then funk. Basically that is a drum loop that's preset.
Right, because you didn't make that beat. The keyboard made the beat. Brian, like you busted, bro. Like there's your setup right there. Okay, he hit the keys. Right? Did y'all see that? He pressed the keys. He said do 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 do, and the keyboard did the rest. Bro. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Watch it again right here.
And you press it until you get DR1. Now DR1, 2, 3 and 4, As you can see, as I change it, it says samba there,
Samba, now trance,
then trance,
then folk,
then folk,
then funk, right? For your hip hop beats. Okay? Now watch the keystroke that he did.
then funk.
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear the keys? How he just played them? Look, listen to it. He didn't do anything. He just pushed buttons. Look, I'll rewind that. Listen to that sound, y'all.
Then trance, then folk, then funk.
Come on, man. Now that's him playing it. Now listen to how the keyboard plays it versus the guy playing it.
Basically, that is a drum loop that's preset.
So let me get this straight. All of your beats are AI enhanced, so you push buttons on the keyboard and then the keyboard figures out how to make a beat from what you just did. Oh no. No. We don't do this. Okay? Okay? We don't do this. We don't do this, man. All right? There you go, Brian. Play that. Go ahead, sir. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. Your left hand and your right hand. Your left hand and your right hand. Play that. Play that on your keyboard. That is one instrument. That is one piano. There is no AI Yamaha and enhancement. I told y'all I had a DJX. I had a Yamaha DJX2, and that's what it would do. It would take something and put its own remix to it. So no, those beats are not original beats. Okay, for years we've been trying to tell him this that's not original. That's not original. Okay. You push 3 or 4 notes and then hit a button, and then the keyboard basically recreates the sound in its own image. Did y'all hear what he did versus how the keyboard interpreted what he did? There was no creation in that at all. He put 2 notes in, and the keyboard took those 2 notes and made it funk. No, Brian. These are notes. We're actually playing this. Okay? Stop telling me to make a beat until you can figure out how to play this. There you go. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. You know, like in order to play that beat, Brian, you gotta rub your stomach and tap your head at the same time. If you can't do that, you ain't gonna be able to play that. I would love to see you try to play that. Okay, because you got to use more than one finger to play that. You got to use both hands on the keyboard at the same time. Show me something, son. It says 60 BPMs. Not even playing fast. Okay. Just play that. I literally just came up with that shit, like, before I went live. I said, I'm going to literally record me playing one instrument with two hands. So that's what I came up with, Brad. It's not fancy. It ain't supposed to be. Just show me you can play it. It's simple. It's one instrument. It's a piano. Okay? It's a piano. You hear me? Can you do that, Brian? Can you play that? Hmm? I mean, can you? Because if you can't play that, stop asking people to make beats and songs because, you can't even play the piano. You can't even play the piano. See, that's two hands, Brian. Okay? One hand is up here. All right, that's the right hand. All this is being done with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All this is being done with the right hand. All of this is being done with the left hand, Brian, because I'm left-handed. See how that is? See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the same note, right? Here and here is the same note. So you can literally see my fingers and my thumb, my index finger. Do you see it, Brian? Index finger, middle finger, third finger, pinky finger, thumb. Okay? Okay? You can see my hand pattern. You see that, Brian? Third finger, index finger, third finger, index finger, pinky finger. You see that? 4 fingers here, right? 5 fingers here. 9 fingers in total. Can you do that? Because if you can't do that, why are we talking about making beats and songs and shit? Because you cannot do that. That's detail, is that not? You can literally see my fucking fingers, Ryan. My fingers are right there. Index finger, middle finger, third finger, pinky, thumb. And this is my right hand over here. All right hand, right here. Playing at the same time. You see that? Here, I'm gonna take away my right hand, Brian. I'm gonna take away my right hand. Yeah, see, you're not on this level, doofus, as Betty would say. Okay, yeah, you're definitely not there. You're definitely not there, right? Coming to the black sector with this bullshit, Brian. Your goddamn kitty beats. All right, where's Rob Zilla? This nigga got his beats set on samba. Yeah, let's listen to this.
And you press it until you get DR1. Now
DR1.
DR1, 2, 3 and 4. As you can see, as I change it, it says samba there, then trance, then folk, then funk.
Get funky. Oh.
Basically that is a drum loop that's preset.
But that is not what he just played, ladies and gentlemen. That is not what he just played. That is not what he just played. Listen to it again, y'all.
It says samba there, then trance, then folk, then funk. Basically that is a drum loop that's funk. Funk. Basically that is a drum loop that's preset. If you funk. Basically that is a drum loop that's preset. If you don't want to have the preset drum loop, basically what you do is you press the
wow. Just wow.
no button until that disappears. Then if you press play to check, there's no drum loop and you just got the drums by themselves. Then
oh. Let me hit this weed right quick, y'all. Oh. I don't have a button like that. I don't have a button where I take my sound and then I implement it and then it turns it into something else. You know, like Brian, you've been bragging all this time about keyboard settings, bro. You've been claiming that you're the creator of the keyboard setting when the keyboard just does that on its own. It had nothing to do with you. Okay? just giving you the warning. I know what's coming. Here you go. I bet you 5 cents your mother gonna say, oh yeah, no. There you go. 5 cents. Nope. It's a bet. I know you got 5 cents in there. You ain't got to just put my 5 cents up here because you know I got my 5 cents up here. Okay. What up, though, Sparkles? There you go. Mommy gonna say heck no to that shirt. You watch. Okay. Baby trying to rock one of my sweatshirts. Her mom about to say, oh no. You are not wearing that shit to school. I'm telling her right now. I win. Oh yeah, look, and she give me. I should have bet 10 cents. 10 cents is mine. She just lost 5 cents. Don't bet against your daddy. Okay. Yeah, it's morning ensemble at my house, Lady Sparkles, at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, people going to work, people going to high school, you know. Okay. Here you go. Here, Mima. Mima. Here. Next time I'm betting you $1. Here, put that in there. Next time it's gonna be $1 bet. Okay. I told her she ain't got that type of mama. All right, she ain't got that type. Vivi ain't got that type of mama that's gonna let her child walk out this house looking some type of way. It'll never happen. Okay. Okay. Let's listen to some more.
Basically what you do is you press the F1 button to get you back to the pattern screen. Now I would say that the first way of doing it is probably the best way because it gives you a better idea of what drum kits you're actually choosing. But I thought I'd put both versions in there because the second one is actually a quick way of doing it. I suppose it all depends on how particular you want it to be about your drum kit. Right, so we've got our drums set up. Go to track 1. So we've got our drum kits. Now, what you want to do is you want to get into the record mode. So you press record. Now, it says overdub there. Basically, I use replace. I don't know why, I've always used it. I just find it easier to do it. That's all you got to do. Once you've set up your beats per minute and how fast you want it to go, then basically all you do is what I will show you. Now, I've left the loop on. There are 2 ways of making your own drums. First of all, I'll show you by using the loop. And then the second way, I'll show you the other way of doing it.
Okay.
First of all, we're going to do it with the loop. And for this, I've got to change the camera angle so I can use both hands. Okay then. Okay, so it's all set up and ready to go. So you press record. First of all, I would suggest that you go through the various different keys, finding out where everything is.
Yo, I'm dying over here. Oxygen, oxygen. Yo. Okay. I don't wanna miss nothing. Damn it. Okay. Yo. This how your boy Brian making these beats, y'all. Alright? Look, I hope y'all paying attention. You gotta find them first.
Now, where everything is. So then you're ready to put your loop in. So here we go. Right, so there's your first bit of loop. Now, if you want to play around a bit, you press the record button, and that stops it from recording again. So you can faff about with it, and it won't affect the recording. Right, so when you're ready to do it, you press the record again, so it'll bring you back in. Then you just press stop to finish it. That is a very basic way of doing things. Now,
Yeah. That sounds like Brian all day.
for the next bit, so you've got your drum loop in there. What you want to do, you think to yourself, I want to see what this is capable of. So you press the F5 button, which is the remix button.
Oh,
And that'll bring
remix.
this screen up.
Okay.
Now, basically, what you can do is you've got various different things that you can use to change the way that your sample sounds. So you press play, and it sounds normal.
Okay.
Then what you do is you press enter, and that'll put your changes in.
Oh,
You just
look at
faff about
that.
with it until it sounds how you want it to sound.
Oh.
But if you don't want to change it, then you press the SF button to cancel, and it'll put it back to your original.
Oh. It will. It being a robot. It being a computer program. It being not Brian Vlogs. It does all these things. It does this. It does that. You have to let it do. It's doing a lot. Oh, that looks so much better than that daddy shirt you had on. I'm so glad you have a mommy with fashion. Okay. Oh, that looks so much better. That don't look better? Mima? Mima? Huh? Ah! Little girl. Little girl. That don't look better? What? I can't hear you. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta go get close. shirt. Okay? It looked like a whole before and after. And the army fatigue was before. Was it free dress? You look pretty. Are you crazy? So everybody see they be like, ooh, you look so pretty. Knock you upside the head. Lost your mind. That the old stretched out shirt that you know about Snowflake and Baby. Okay? Who knows what that shirt look like under UV light? You guys, you go under UV light? It's UV. Right. Yeah. This looks pretty. Looks nice. See? Hair looks pretty. away some of his old ass pots and pans, but she in the goddamn kitchen. What the fuck?
Move, Gino, move.
I mean, I need that to make sense.
Gino, come on, move. Go to bed.
We need to make that make sense, man, because that don't make no sense, man. Hold up, y'all. Let me get my wifey together, okay? Matter of fact, yeah, no, I remember I told you I put the speaker out here already, man. No, I got it hooked up already. I just had to put this plug on. No, that's already fucking y'all. Okay, I don't understand it, y'all. Okay. All right, yeah, let's finish this up. Now that we know how he making these beats.
There you go. That's the remix button. And then if you like what you listen to, then you just press OK, and that'll do the change for you. So that was the first way of doing it. Now this is the second way of doing it. So what you want to do now, you got all your drum kits set up the same way as it was before you did the first way, and this is the second way of doing it. You go into record, and instead of having the loop on, which is there, you scroll down to it using the arrow keys and you turn it off, which is there. Right, so that's set up for that. So you've got your drums. Now basically for this version, what you want to do is you want to have 2 tracks set up with the drums that you want, maybe 3 tracks, maybe 4 tracks, but basically the same kind of drums that you want in order to do this way. The other way is probably easier to do it, but this way you're sure that you can change individual parts as you go along. So here we go. Okay, so you've put your first loop in your first track, which is just the first two parts of your track, which is that. Now you can go to track 2 with your other drum kit.
Solid Sonny, what up, though?
And then basically recording what you want to use. Well, I naffed up that last bit. This way of doing it means it breaks it down into little sections, which you can then go back and change. So if I go into the track 1 and press the remix, so all that does is just change the first track. It doesn't affect the second track. Now, one of the problems in the last way that I showed you in doing the drum loops that way, okay, you get more creatability as far as being able to change individual tracks, but the only problem is that the more tracks you use, the more polyphony you're going to use, and the more trouble it will bring you if you then use the rest of the sequencer to do the rest of your song. What I would recommend is that if you're going to do your drums on the MO6, and then you then put the drum loops into a computer-based sequencer like Sonar or Cubase, or even things like Fruity Loops, stuff like that.
Oh. Oh, she's still in there. She's still in the bathroom. So, a professional said you're supposed to take your drums and upload them to Fruity Loops. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I rest my case, man. Okay. This is epic. What did he say? Because we kept telling Brian his sound was off. We kept telling him, we said, bro, you don't have the software to go with it, and why not just hook it up? You know, why not just hook it up? And it's literally telling you.
Now, one of the problems in the last way that I showed you in doing the drum loops that way, okay, you get more creatability as far as being able to change individual tracks, but the only problem is that the more tracks you use, the more polyphony you're going to use, and the more trouble it will bring you if you then use the rest of the sequencer to do the rest of your song. What I would recommend is that if you're going to do your drums on the MO6, and then you then put the drum loops into a computer-based sequencer like Sonar or Cubase, or even things like Fruity Loops, stuff like that, because then that way you can have the biggest amount of changeability on your drums that you do, plus you can still retain the other elements of your song on the MO6. Unfortunately, because
What are you able to do with Fruity Loops? You're able to use the full capability, not a little. Okay. Now, what is Fruity Loops? That's Fruity Loops, ain't it, Brian? Remember, just the left hand. Just the left hand. Just the left hand. You know, just the left hand, Brian. Remember, just the left hand. That's just the left hand. You know, so instead of using keyboard presets and this, that, the other, we're literally building it from scratch over here, like for real. You know, I don't have a yeah, I don't have a thank you. Well, I don't have a samba button or merengue button. Okay, I literally have to play this note for note, stroke for stroke. Okay. Okay. gotta do that individually. Okay? I gotta find that sound all on my own. You feel me? I like that. I gotta like that. You know? You know? I gotta go hunting through this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? I gotta go hunting. You know, I need to make sure. I need to make sure that Bluetooth is off, y'all. Hold on, man. Okay, cause. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. I'm missing. Hold on. Let me hit my other Bluetooth. Okay. So as I'm sitting here in my studio, okay, I'm in my studio right now. Brian, I could drop a link and you could bring your ass up here. You could hear what studio quality music sounds like. I mean, you already hear it, right? But you can come up here and hear it if you like. We could drop a link if you need a link drop. You just let us know. You let us know if you need a link drop. You know? Okay? It ain't my fault you don't know how to use this shit. The white man just told us, the motherfucking, he just told us that your keyboard is a toy. Like I said it was. It's a toy. He said the keyboard is supposed to be hooked up to Fruity Loops, which is the shit that Brian speaks against. Okay? Because he can't do this. He can't do this. Okay? You know what? I want that motherfucker to hit a little harder than that, y'all. I want that shit to hit harder than that, right? Okay? Yeah. It ain't my fault you don't know how to do this, son. It's called keystrokes. It ain't my fault you don't know how to do this. Okay. You can't do this on your keyboard. You just can't. Alright? It's impossible. Right? Okay. Alright? You can't do this on your keyboard, son. I mean, just from scratch. Yeah. Separate them claps, Brian. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Brian. See, you're on a different level. Okay. Watch out, Gino. Come on, one more. Watch out. Come on, get in the bed, Gino. Come on, get in the bed. Come on, get in the bed. Hey, y'all like that shit right there? Yeah. See, that's off the fly, Brian. Somebody says it's got a little bit of that Smokey Robinson temptation. He said that shit sound like some copywritten shit, nigga. Alright? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah. See, Brian. If you knew what you was doing, okay, your shit be sounding like this. But your shit don't sound like this. Your keyboard don't even sound like this. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna sit up here and tell us your keyboard sound like this? Cause that shit banging right there, nigga. Okay? That shit banging right there. We just getting started, nigga. Okay. Come on, Brian. I know you over there. You said, what beat is that? That is another VicDamoane beat. We official. What you want me to do? Turn the DVR off so you can hear that shit from the beginning? Maybe you should watch a little more VicDamoane so you keep up with this shit. You know? This your boy Brian talking all this shit. Hold up. Huh? Tell him, Brian. Ain't this you talking all that shit? Hold up. Wait. Yo. Okay, that's just VicDamoane's left hand, goddammit. Okay, this is VicDamone's left hand, y'all. Okay. Okay, this is VicDamone's left hand. Come on, open this bitch up. There we go. All right, there we go. Damn it, I ain't want to go here. Hold on, let me move this down. Let me move this down. Yeah. Okay. Brian, wait. We're going to show the people. We're going to show the people. Okay, because he was talking shit. Okay, he was talking shit. Right. Talk about Rob. Look at him. White Rob. Okay. He talk about we hating on his music. Right. Look at him. He ain't making no real music. He got exposed today. Ooh. See that, Brian? And guess what? We didn't have this on either. We didn't have that on either. We didn't have that on. Look, y'all. We didn't have this on. Y'all, hold on. Wait. Wait. Okay. Look. Hey, Brian. That's what you need, right? You need to hear that. Because if you ain't got that, you can't make no beat, huh? If you ain't got that going in the background, you can't make no beat, huh? But I clearly made this beat just now without it. Huh? How you better than me, son? You can't hear the music. I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. Cause that's all I hear, Brian. I don't need that, boy. You hear me? I don't need that. Yeah. See, I got all my controls right here, Brian. I don't have to hit start, select, options, settings. I don't have to do all that shit, nigga. No. Okay. Yo, I ain't gotta do all that, nigga. Okay. In order for you to pull this off, Brian, you gotta be part of the culture. You gotta be part of the culture, my nigga. You gotta be a part of the culture. You know? The music gotta be in you. That music gotta be in you, Brian. See? That music gotta be in you, boy. That music ain't in you, boy. Be honest, Brian. Huh? Your keyboard can't dance like that. Not off rip. Huh? He can't make that keyboard dance like that off rip. Huh? Yeah. He can't make that keyboard dance like that off rip. Yeah, yeah. Now what you say about beat making, Brian? Huh? What you say about beat making, Brian? Huh? See, that's already on the board. I didn't have to, like, you know, I didn't have to hit samba, you know, reggae. Nobody saw me, you know, do any of that shit. Huh? Questions, comments, or concerns, nigga? Huh? Nobody saw me, like, you know, I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. Huh? Questions, comments, or concerns, nigga? Come on, Brian. It's your time to talk, nigga. Solid Sonny, you are the wrong goddamn color, Sonny. Sonny, you are the wrong color. I don't know why Sonny came in here as the wrong goddamn color. Anyway, Brian. There ain't no presets there, nigga. That was all stroke. That was all key hand stroke, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, look. See, he don't want to type now. He don't want to type now. Huh? What's the matter? Huh? Huh? That's all keystroke, Brian. All right. Here, now let's let the robot work. Let's let the robot work. Let's the robot work. Okay. Okay. Look. Wait a minute. We already at 5 switches, Brian. I'm about to go to the 6th switch. I'm about to go to the 6th switch on you, nigga. I'm about to go to the 6th switch on him. Okay. I'm about to go on the okay. Here, you want to hear some sound effects, Brian? Listen. Ha! Your keyboard can't do that, nigga. Can you make sounds like that, Brian? On your keyboard, can you go? That's your dumb ass. And then, yeah. You know, your shit is basic, my brother. I kept telling you, your shit is basic, nigga. I kept telling you. All right, you got the basic of the basic there. You got the basic of the basic there. but you hard-headed. You know, you think you know every goddamn thing. You think you know every goddamn thing. Okay? He thinks he knows every goddamn thing. Ask him, he knows every fucking thing. Okay? Now, Brian, let's enhance. Let's enhance. Wait a minute. I need something freaky, Brian. I need something freaky on that beat. I kind of like that. See, that's a real guitar. Is that not a real... Nigga, that's a guitar, nigga. Is that not a guitar? That's a fucking guitar. Your keyboard can't do that, nigga. Oh, yeah. I need some of that shit right there. I need that nigga, that's some of that Metallica right there. Y'all hear that? I need some of that in my life. Okay? Can your keyboard do that, nigga? I don't think his keyboard can do that. Look, that's sound number 6, nigga. That's gonna be sound number 6, Brian. See how easy and fast I did that? Shut your lame ass up, nigga. All right? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be sound number 6. Alright. That's gonna be sound number 6. Alright, it's gonna be sound number 6. Okay, Brian. See, we don't need no machines. Now, let's control that sound. Yeah. Because I don't want to. This is called sound balancing. Called sound balancing. Okay, you can't do that on your keyboard, son. All right. Now, I'm gonna add a little more bass to that. I'm gonna add a little more thump to that. I'm gonna put a little more bass to that. Put a little more bang. Put a little more kick to that. Okay, put a little more bass to that. All right, we're gonna put a little more bass to that. All right, we're gonna put a little more bass to that. This will be on 7, Brian. This will be on 7. Okay, we're gonna put a little more bass to that. All right, we're gonna put a little more bass to that. Okay, because we want people's speakers to go like thump, nigga. You understand? We want people's speakers to go thump, nigga. Okay? Let's make it thump a little bit more. Yeah, see how that's thumping? Yeah. Now, right? You take all of that, okay? Brian, you paying attention? You paying attention? Huh? You paying attention, Brian? Hmm? Okay. I take all of that right here, okay? Close that. Okay. And this is just some simple shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, Brian. 7 handmade sounds not enhanced by Yamaha Motif 67. They don't have a samba setting. They don't have a funk setting. They don't have none of that setting. No. They don't have none of those settings on there. No. No. Nope. So we'll put that at 6. We'll put that at 7. Can we make this a little smaller? Yeah. So we can see that. That's better. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Bang. Take pieces that I created, loops that I created, not enhanced. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now see, that right there could be an intro, right? That could be like how the song come on, right? So if that was the intro, right? Okay. Okay, that's how the song came on, right? All right, that's the intro of the song, right? Then you add a little bit to the intro. All right, come on. You see? Brian, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. But you mad at us. Because I know how to use this shit and you don't. It ain't my fault that I can just do this, right? Come over here. Do this. Right, y'all? Go here. Copy. And paste. It ain't my fault I know how to work this shit, you don't. It ain't my fault. You know? It ain't my fault I know how to work this shit. What up, Robzilla? Okay. So, we got our intro, right, y'all? We got our intro, right? So, we're going to build from the intro, right? We're going to build from the intro. Okay, because that's the intro, right? That's the intro. We got that, right? That's the intro. Okay. So, we're going to add to the intro. Right? Okay. We're going to add to the intro. So Brian, you don't know how to do any of this, right? This is called handwriting, like literally, like you know how you sit there and write a fucking letter. This is how you make a beat. This is how you make a beat. You write it. You sit there and you create the letter, then you create the fucking word, then you create the goddamn sentence that leads to the goddamn paragraph. See how that work, y'all? We just at the intro. This is just the intro. This is just the building of the intro. You feel me? And we can change that intro however we wanted to. You see? Right, I can take this, I can take that part right there, right? I'll take this part, do the same thing, right? Copy, paste, which will extend it. Okay, so I can build a little more. So I can build a little more. Right? And I come here and I build a... Yeah. Brian, you don't know how to do this? You don't know how to copy and paste? You suck. I mean, I could do this all day, y'all. Just copy and paste. You know, that's really not hard. That's hard for Brian. You know, That's really hard for Brian. Just copy. I can't do that. Copy and paste. Okay. Then I'll build a little more. Right? Then I'll build a little more. Right? I'll throw that in there. I'll throw that in there. I'll throw that in there. Right? I'll throw that in there. I'll put that right there. All right, make that bitch thump. Make that bitch thump. Right? I'll throw that in there. Then I'll come back, right? And I put that in there. But then I'll throw this in there. Then I'll throw this in there. Okay? Then I'll throw this in there. Okay? Ooh. See, Brian, you can't even comprehend that build right there. You can't even comprehend, nigga. That's 20 seconds of the beat, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? 28 seconds, 29 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah. That's 44 seconds, Brian. 45 seconds. Yeah. 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 That's just 60 seconds, Brian. That's just 60 seconds, dog. That's not a loop. That's 60 seconds, nigga. That's the first 60 seconds, nigga. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now watch this. Now watch this. Okay, now Brian, look, you can't copy and paste. Hey, look, is your thumb too big? Wait, watch this, y'all. Watch this. Okay. The beat is officially 60 seconds long, right? It's just 60 seconds long. It's just 60 seconds long. No looping, right? The beat is 60 seconds long. This ain't no goddamn loop. Okay. So now, right? I'm gonna take we're gonna take something out. Okay, we're gonna take something out. Okay, we're gonna take something out. Let's take out when those notes start playing right there. We want that to just be like the bass line. We just want to hear that. We just want to hear the drum. You feel me? We just want to hear that thump. When all this is playing right here, when it go to the next part, we want all of those hi-hats and snares and claps. We want all that shit to drop. We want all that shit to dissipate. You feel me? So we're gonna take that out. Right? We're going to take that out. We're going to take all this out right here. Okay, now you see that gap I just put right there? All right, now listen to the beat again. Let's go. Oh, hear that build, Brian? You hear that build? That's a build, nigga. That's a build, nigga. 20 seconds. That's a build. That's a build, nigga. 30 seconds, Brian. You hear them instruments coming in? On time, nigga. 45 seconds, Brian. 45 seconds. What up, Nisa? We trying to show Brian how to do this shit. Now watch all that shit drop. All right, dumb motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker. Ain't my fault you don't know how to do this shit. It's the simplest shit in the world, Brian. Copy and paste. Can't copy and paste. Slow, motherfucker. Because you're slow. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're stupid. Can't copy and paste. Ain't my fault. I ain't even really trying, y'all. This is just simple math right here. It's simple math. This ain't even nothing special. I'm doing this morning. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Can't take his own work and copy and paste it. Okay. So look, we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that next section of the beat. Bitch. We're going to take that out. Hold up. We're going to take that out right there. I want that gone. I want that gone. I want that part gone right there. I want that part gone. I want that part gone. I want that beat to drop again. Yeah, Brian can't comprehend none of this shit. All this shit look confusing, especially when I move it fast like that. He don't even understand. He's like, what is Vic doing? What is Vic doing? Huh? Come on, Brian. We waiting for your response. Brian, we are waiting for your response, sir. Okay? Little badass said, look, we done took this shit from the third last stage of Zelda. All right, we fooling this morning. We fooling. Huh? Yeah. Watch that drop, Brian. Look, 115. 115. 120, Brian. Yeah, see, you gotta learn how to work this shit with your lame ass. Okay, you sitting there, you fat ass on Social Security disability. You ain't got no motherfucking job. You sit there all goddamn day doing absolutely nothing. All right. Why can't you use this shit? All right. When I didn't have a job, y'all, when I wasn't working, I was doing this shit all day, all motherfucking day. I was getting paid too. Y'all had to pay me for this shit. Y'all did. Y'all had to pay me for this. Y'all had to pay me for this. Okay. Y'all had to pay me for this shit. Okay. Okay. Now I just want this to come back in. Right there. Right there. Bam. Okay. I want that clap to come back in at the minute 30 mark. Minute 25. Okay. At the minute 25. Now, Brian. We're making this beat second for second from the 125 mark to the 126 mark. That's how we're making these beats. Second for second. You can't do that on your keyboard. It didn't allow you. You got your little funk and samba settings. See, the guy right here told us. The guy right here told us about your samba settings. Okay? He just exposed you. He just exposed you. Okay? He just exposed you. Okay? All right, yeah.
Which is what you want. And then you just press exit.
Okay, right here.
Back
Right here.
to
Right here, Brian.
press the record again.
Wait. Back it up right here. Uh-huh. Right when he got to your little samba. There we go. There we go, Brian. Huh?
F4, which is the patch button, which then brings up that screen. Then what you do is you go to the yes button and you press it until you get DR1. Now DR1, 2, 3 and 4, as you can see, as I change it, it says samba there, then trance, then folk, then funk.
Funk. Now y'all heard what he just did. That's what Brian be doing. Brian just sit there and push keys out of place, and then the keyboard adjusted. Wait, listen to what that guy just did again. Watch what he did. He changed the preset from samba to funk to make it funky.
Samba there, then trance, then folk, then funk. Basically that is a drum loop that's preset. If you don't want to have the preset drum loop, basically what you do is you press the no button until that disappears. Then if you press play to check, there's no drum loop and you just got the drums by themselves. Then basically what you do is you press the F1 button to get you back to the pattern screen. Now,
yeah. And then he wrapped up by saying this, Brian. He wrapped up by saying this. Okay?
to use, the more polyphony you're going to use, and the more trouble it will bring you.
Wait.
That way. Okay. Now, one of the problems in the last way that I showed you in doing the drum loops that way, okay, you get more creatability as far as being able to change individual tracks, but the only problem is that the more tracks you use, the more polyphony you're going to use, and the more trouble it will bring you if you then use the rest of the sequencer to do the rest of your song. What I would recommend is that if you're going to do your drums on the MO6, and then you then put the drum loops into a computer-based sequencer like Sonar or Cubase, or even things like Fruity Loops, stuff like that, because then that way you can have the biggest amount of changeability on your drums that you do, plus you can still retain the other elements of your song on the.
Oh, so he said that your keyboard needs Fruity Loops. Okay. And Brian, there is not a drop of presets. There's no samba there. There's no none of that there. See that's minute for minute, second for second. See the real beat makers and engineers and producers, this is what we use. Come on, Brian, start rapping. Start rapping, Brian, right there. Start rapping. Okay. Start rapping right there, Brian. That was your cue right there. Okay. Now we at part 125 to 129, Brian. This is where we at. Part 1, 25 to 129. Okay? Listen. See, we're going to let that ride. We're going to let that ride right there. We're going to let that ride. Okay, we're going to let that right there. We're going to take that. We're going to take that right there. Right? And we're going to let that ride. Okay? Okay, we're going to let that ride. From 25 to 33. Right. Right. When that breakdown go in there, we'll take that. We'll put that right there. Right. We'll put that right there. As a matter of fact, we'll put that at the end. We'll put that at the end. Right, we'll put this here. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll drop this. And then when it goes back into it, we'll put all four of them there. Okay? Keystrokes, Brian. You know, you're writing a letter. It's like if you making a beat is not a loop. See, you thought it was a loop, but it's not. Because you're piecing the beat together to be a song, right? So songs are usually 3 to 5 minutes long. How the hell could you make a beat, okay, that's only like 20 seconds or 30 seconds or even 10 seconds? You can't alter the beat in any type of way during the song. You can do no alteration whatsoever. Okay? You make it make sense. From the top, Brian. From the top. From the top. of the beat. Okay. See that? Okay, every sound is complementing each other. They're not fighting each other. Mm. Look, we had 2 minutes, y'all. Uh. Yeah. 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 See, we almost at the end of this beat. You see, it's 2 minutes long. You feel what I'm saying? The beat is 2 minutes long, Brian. Talk about I make a beat. I make 15 beats in 5 minutes. Cause your beats ain't beats, nigga. I make 15 beats in 10 minutes. Well, of course. The white man just showed us how you did it. You go do 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 do, and then the robot go. Yeah, yeah. We all saw that. We all saw that. We all saw that. We did. We actually saw it with our own 2 eyes. Cause you wasn't gonna show us that shit. Okay. You wasn't gonna show us. Okay. Now wait. Brian was not going to show us. Okay. I think I could end it. I could end it like probably somewhere down here. Right? You always want to end like evenly. So, let's go like one more right here. We'll decipher how we end this, how we end the track. You know what I'm saying? How we end the track. Okay. You know, we tried to tell Brian he did not know what the fuck he was doing. Okay, but he hard-headed. You know, this nigga know every goddamn thing. All right, he know everything. But what he don't know how to do is make a beat from scratch like I'm doing right now. Okay? He cannot do these things because he does not have the equipment to do it. He doesn't have the software. Okay? He's basically wanting me to do this so he can learn how to use Fruity Loops, which is FL Studio. First, he should learn how to call it FL Studio because it's a studio. But I can't move your fat ass fingers for you. I can't, you know. And I'm going to change that one sound. I'm going to change that sound around. I want that sound to be different. Right about here in the track. Okay. Can we get a playback? Yeah, about right there. See, I might want to. I might just want that to go. I might just want that to do that 2 times instead of 4. Let's back up. All right. Let's go. Yep. See, I like that better. I like that better. Okay, I like that better. You feel me? I like that better. All right, I wanted to accent instead of just, me hitting them keys back and forth. I wanted to accent, Brian. You paying attention? Yeah. See. Yeah, see, Brian, we know how to do this shit. You don't know how to do this shit, nigga. You don't know how to do this shit, nigga. Okay? I told you, man. It's all about the breakdowns. All about the breakdowns, son. Okay? All about the breakdowns. From the top, from the middle, from the middle. All about them breakdowns in the beat, nigga. All about the breakdowns in the beat, Brian. Y'all. Okay? See, we just tweaked that one sound. Okay? Yeah. All right, yeah, we need that right there. We need that right there. See how that break is gonna be so nasty, Brian. That break is gonna be so nasty, nigga. All right, that break is gonna be so nasty, nigga. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, you can't do this. You can't do this with the motif, nigga. You can't do this with the motif, nigga. Okay? Nigga, I'm going back into time. Adjusting seconds, nigga. Okay, at the 34-second mark, nigga, we just made an adjustment. Hold on, y'all. Let me go use the potty right quick. Hold on. All right. Okay. No, Brian wanted this smoke. You know? All right, Brian wanted this smoke. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Hear that break? Hold on, we're gonna check that. Go. Where was that at? Where is that at? Right about. Where was that break at? Right about there. Yep. No. Go back. That's the intro. Okay, let's hear it from the top. I just threw that little part in there, man. Yeah, you saw me put that little part in there. Yeah. Mm. 246, Brian. That's how that beat gonna go off, Brian. That's how that beat gonna go off, Brian. Just like that. Okay. That's a 3-minute beat. That's a 3-minute beat. Questions, comments, or concerns? Huh? What? 3-minute beat, Brian. 3 minutes of all track. The focus was on the track. The focus was on the music. 7 separate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instruments. Okay, on, all right, the mixer board. Let's let that bass hit a little harder. Let that bass go a little harder. Hey, that clap, we want that clap to be a little louder. Okay. Now let's adjust the master volume. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Yeah, that thump, don't it? That thump, don't it? Okay. Okay, ain't no presets there, sir. We had minute 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. 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 See that it's all about sound balancing. You understand? You ain't balancing your sound. It's just gonna be all mishmashed together. All right, 2 minutes long, Brian. That beat is 2 minutes long, Brian. Huh? Yeah. 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 Gino, why you tearing that up? It's your bad butt. Stop that. Gino, don't chew on that. Ooh, you bad. You want a stuffed animal? You just want to chew on a stuffed animal? Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that be 3 minutes long? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Come on, y'all. Let's finalize that. Okay, let's finalize that. Right? Yeah. Let's take that, right? Okay. No presets. Okay. All right. Length is 48 bars. Total time 3 minutes and 12 seconds of beat with no audio on the top of it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Let's take this beat that we just made live with no presets, with no samba button. Okay? Then we're going to take that beat. Hold on, y'all. And screen share it to show motherfucker it's an MP3 right next to Betty's beat. See Betty's beat? There go my beat. There go my beat. There go my beat. There go the beat. Betty remix. It's the one remix. Okay, she remixed my beat. We don't have a remix for Brian's beat. And then we got this beat. Okay? Mm. Mm. So wait a minute. Let's drop the 4 decks. Bring that bitch on down to 2 decks. Come on down to 2 decks. Thank you very much. Because we need rappers. We need rappers, real fucking rappers, you know. Because Brian, unfortunately, okay, he doesn't fit the bill. He doesn't fit the bill. So, let's put that right there. What you doing, Gino? Okay, being bad. I know. Yeah, you bad. That track came back. Okay. Let's. Gino. 60 BPMs. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we need rappers, right? Because Brian can't rap. Brian, you can't rap, right? So we're going to have to find a rapper, right? We got to find a rapper. We got to find a rapper, y'all. Damn it. Come on. Stop acting dumb, motherfucker. Drop down. Drop down, bitch. Hold on. Snowflake and Gino. Okay. There we go. Do I got my shit up here? Yep, there we go. We want the chat room to respond in the real time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just move my logo, right? I'm gonna move my logo so that way, nobody's comments will be unseen. Okay? Should I make that a little bigger? I should make that a little bigger, right? Like that. Yeah. That's better? Should be. Okay. Now, Brian. Okay? See, look, even the chat room says she jacked the beat. Well, I put the beat out for the world to be inspired. And Betty was inspired when she heard that goddamn beat. And she motherfucking got down. Okay? Brian, on the other hand, cannot do these things. He's not talented enough. Okay? He's not talented enough. So, hey, know. Brian, you can't rap to this? You can't rap to that? You can't rap to that, Brian? You can't rap to that? It's just a yes or no. You know. It's just a yes or no. Okay? Because I can put bars with it. You know me, right? Yeah, I can put bars with anything. Okay, got your tongue? Okay. Once again, VicDamoane has to show Brian Vlogs how to rap. Yeah.
Motherfuckers wanna act loco. Hit it with numerous shots with the
Popo.
Next on the popo, smoke 'em like cocoa.
Yeah.
Fuck that, coke by the bolo. Fuck that,
Yeah.
run by gun high, run out close. Let foes do, some got close. Knock your bullshit, block with the full clip. Motherfuckers better duck when the full spit.
Tell 'em, Jay.
Nigga do a full flip. See the nigga like a shock when the full hit. I hate
Yeah.
my you. No niggas wanna buy you.
Yeah.
See me, I wanna fuck free. Like I got
Yeah.
I think it feeling inside your belly.
Yeah.
Get the style, get the KY jelly. All
Yeah.
wide up inside the tip, side to side, you can see gate.
Hey, what?
You think you can
Fuck with me? Recognize your J to the C. Ooh.
fuck with me? Recognize girl, J to the C.
Ooh.
Fuck with me? Recognize
Ooh.
girl, J to the C.
Ooh.
Fuck with me? Recognize
Ooh.
J to the motherfucking condo with nothing but condoms in it, the same place where the rhymes invented. So all I do is rap and stacks. Imagine how I stroll. See how it's flowing on my last cassette. Rapping quiet like I'm blasting the tech. Never jam though, never get high, never run out of ammo. Niggas hating the J cause I date your bitch. You know your favorite red. I know what they just saying. Now you're acting raw, but you never had war. Don't know how to carry your hoes, wanna marry your hoe. Now she's mad at me cause your majesty just happened to be a pair with a tragedy. She won us the end cause I'm fucking friend. She gave me one more chance and I broke her again. I seen the tears that you busted in. That's the shit that he grabbed. Shut the door, bitch, you come on in. If you think you can fuck with me, recognize bitch, J to the C. If you think you can fuck with me, recognize girl, J to the C. If you think you can fuck with me,
Hey.
recognize bitch, J to the C.
Hey.
If you think
Hey.
you can fuck with me, recognize bitch. Got a vendetta, even though I've been better. Left him in the cold with a thin sweater. Rap niggas on Prozac at the Bozak. Niggas do it two with me, I do four back. Hold that, let the go sack. Way before Big Pat to go act. Dame had to let black. Motherfuckers wanna test that, stress that. And right when you stress that, where you rest that. I suggest that niggas invest in invest when I come through with the Glide Jet Black. You niggas step back. I'm invest that. You know I know a minute to this. Me and my niggas, we invented shit. I come
Yeah.
to the minutes of this. The originator,
Yeah.
now created jazz, though.
Yeah. We need real rappers. Yo. Yo.
Certainly, I burn a nigga like a third degree. You can shine so bright, nigga, I'm my life. Running, ruling with rigor and vigor, nobody bigger than me. Got my nigga jiggy, you fly by night, stop flirting me.
Ooh.
Heavy race, like work to me. Father, fucking ain't nobody hurting me.
What?
Fucking facing like surgery.
What?
Got the BMs, fucking BMs on the road. You had to be a bad in the BM. Need the info, jazz with the C and then forever touching my words. Beginning, you finish, like your styles, my style, my style, my style. Come on, like a nigga that'll take the gun home. Old bitch, yo, nature.
What?
You can fuck with me. Recognize
What?
bitch, to the C. If you think you can fuck with me, recognize bitch, to the C. If you think you can fuck with me,
Hey.
recognize bitch, to the C. If you think
Hey.
you can fuck with me, recognize bitch, to the C. Me, recognize bitch.
Okay. You know.
Me, recognize bitch.
Don't spit your flow, shit don't. You fuck with stuff like shit don't. You fuck your flow, you shit don't. You fuck with stuff like shit don't.
Yeah, so, check out.
Yo. Yo.
Spit your
Yo.
flow, shit don't. You fuck with
Yeah.
stuff like shit don't. Spit your flow, you shit don't. You fuck with stuff like shit don't.
Yeah. 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 We need rappers, Brian. Do you know how to rap, Brian? Do you know how to rap?
Y'all ain't even seen it yet. What we T the burrow, just a ditty I'm hustling out of Harlem. Paulie Castellano. Bitch, I am a problem. I just bought the Delano. Pimpin' in my combo. Bitches come in combo. Bitches a Christopher on my wall, all in my condo. I don't fuck with fake hoes. All I touch is J-Lo. All I drink is my shit. Still rock by the case though. Movies is my next shit. On my necklace, bad boy, 80 million motherfucking records.
I fuck my money up. I bought another Rolls Royce to pick my homies up. My top back like old boy.
Oh.
Step your game up.
Yeah.
Right, nigga, hold on.
Yo.
Switch the game up.
Yo, switch it up. Yeah. The kilo.
Bitch, I think I'm
Nino.
Bitch, I think I'm
Scarface.
Bitch, I'm
Al Pacino.
Flipping my Listino.
Yeah.
Painted my new Benzo. Took my bitch to Red Lobster. I can't see no friends.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm on my high horse. Shoes I rock, I die for.
Yeah.
Cause the shit that I bought. Shoot your ass, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm on this asphalt. Money making be the thing. Bitch, I'm on my last drop. Them choppers always do the thing.
Yeah. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Beat, vlogs. Let's do it. Yeah. Ooh. I influence. Hey, hey. What?
Now I can't re-up, ran up in his spot.
Yeah.
Just to get my stats up.
Yeah.
Now I'm back on deck.
Yeah.
So shout it, what the fuck you want? Heard he talking shit.
Yeah.
But this ain't what the fuck you want. Lock my CEO up. Now it's back to poker. Niggas talking shit, bro. Hang them by the rope up. Hit them with the chopper.
Yeah.
Call that shit
Halava.
Call me Waka Flocka. AKA Young Wildness. AKA Young Drug Dealer. Got perk, got kush, got pill, got white. In the trap all night with the heart and soul. Stands on the floor, watch keep on the whip it. Shifting to the left and he shifts to the right. So us the brick boys got it all night. He lame ass niggas ain't got no fight. Kick in my door, we gon' shoot it out all night.
Stack my money up. Rich squad, we so G'd up. I'm count cash in my office, sipping coffee with my feet up. Haters sending threats like they won't be, but they know they don't. Me flocker at the dealership, I told them, give what the fuck you want. They locked my homeboy front up. 1999 for murder. Now niggas claiming song sick that I ain't never heard.
Brian. See, when I go into the studio, my shit is serious. You see? Huh? Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Okay? Okay? Nobody's out colder than VicDamoane. You understand? Can you dig it? Your keyboard can't do this. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
He in love with clout.
Never got the cookie, but got my name tatted. Killer work, don't know who he killed. I heard that main daddy. Never full, when it's time to eat, I be his main battle. NYC, New York Fashion Week, Tommy Hill jacket. Tell these hoes to stay dangerous.
Yeah.
No one know they niggas safe. My nigga say he faithful. I still got a free hoe just in case. I can't lie, I used to simp so hard, but damn my old ways. 365 days in the year, come play with me on none of them days. Fucking ass, freaking nigga. Don't even wear no condom. Don't know how to treat a lady. The fuck I ought to smack your mom. Pussy wet, good ass neck, that's me. So I talk how I want. Save a nigga who bitch. Do I look like fucking Superwoman?
He don't wanna be saved, don't save him. That is not my nigga, don't claim him. About 20 missed calls, he faded. White boy wasted, Channing Tatum.
He don't wanna be kept, don't keep. He don't want the paper, then bitch, don't keep. Ho, I don't get left, I'm
Real
leave.
hot girl shit.
Fuck me like Justin
I'm
Bieber.
the B-A-D-D-E-S-T. Same hoes hating, used to wanna be besties. You can get your wig turned like Effie. I don't need insurance cause a bitch can't break me. Ready. One out, I'm coming like Freddy, I'm mother. Hanging on my trick is your daddy. Clock that T. Bitch catch it, you look like a discount me on X. In a female titan, I'm stepping on bitches, I'm showing my titties. I told the city, a P.I.M.P. I be more on these niggas. He run back to me cause you born the nigga. Fuck is a layover, I ain't waiting. I get the bag, then I change destination. These niggas be crazy, I don't blame him. I'm a dog too, I don't wanna change him. He don't wanna be saved, don't save him. That is not my nigga, don't claim him. About 20 missed calls, he faded. White boy wasted, Channing Tatum. I don't wanna be saved, don't save me. You for everybody, nigga, don't claim me. Hate a nigga tryna tell me what to do. You ain't my lady, I'm not your baby. He don't wanna be saved, don't save him. That is not my nigga, don't claim him. About 20 missed calls, he faded. White boy wasted, Channing Tatum.
He don't wanna be kept, don't keep. He don't want the paper, then bitch, don't keep. Ho, I don't get left, I'm leave. Hoes love me like Justin Bieber. Go mid, go mid, go mid,
Yeah.
go mid, go mid, go mid, go mid.
Yeah.
Get him glow, 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 get him glow.
Fuck you mean, boy. All right, Momo. Oh, God. God. Yeah, Brian. Get your weight up, nigga. Let me take these dogs out right quick. Hold on, y'all. Get your weight up, nigga. All right, Gino. Hold on. Okay. Get your weight up, little nigga. Take these dogs out. We going to the mobile phone. We going to the mobile phone. All right. All right. Gino, but chill out. Okay. Hey, Brian, see, this is proof I don't use StreamYards, nigga. Alright, I don't use StreamYards. Okay? We don't use StreamYards in the studio, nigga. We got our own shit. Deuces.